Looks bad this, doesn't it? Every workout, get my head kicked in. Instagram.
Yeah. Imagine so.
Look at that from yesterday.
Dumbbell that.
Must be.
Hey, need that.
And we did it all wrong. We just found out you can't step into your burpee deadlifts. So the fact that Jack beat me now, it don't matter.
He's not beating.
Invalid, yeah, invalid, yeah.
It's not shit that, because I've beaten.
Right, where are you? Here we go. Oh wait. Oh, it's a fucking video.
I told you I was going to win. That's it.
I might have to go inside and get some Wi-Fi. Go get some Wi-Fi here.
Hang on.
It's on.
Classic Individual Qualifier 2019. In week 1, you will face a two-parted workout. Part A and Part B.
Fucking rowing.
Each
Jesus
part
Christ.
scored as a separate event. Part A is a 1,000 meter row.
On its own.
The row, you will move directly
On its own.
to Part B, which is a descending ladder of dumbbell snatches and burpee box jump overs. This workout must be performed with a running clock, and your score for each part is the elapsed time. That means your score of Part B includes the row.
I'm not impressed with that. Just give me a squat or a press or something. Yesterday it was all pulling, pull. Now we've got 1K row
And more snatches.
and more dumbbell snatches. Jack's going to be buzzing. What is it? It's for time.
Yeah.
Well, it's 2 parts, and the first part is 1K row for time.
Right.
And the second part, yeah, exactly. The second part is a descending ladder of dumbbell snatches and box jump overs. But that's scored as the whole thing, so including your row.
As one.
So you can't even sandbag the row and get it.
That's gonna be shit. Real shit.
It's rep scheme. So it's 21, 15 burpees and like 3, 2, 1 dumbbells. Wait for going for weight. It's trim.
Trim your dad.
Trim your dad.
Time did you in?
Then I'll go 3-0 down. Maybe even 4-0 down if it's a double banger. Ready to trim your dad?
Trim me, Dad. Go faster haircut.
Doing another workout. Part A.
Not more chest and bars.
60 strict and some push-ups for time.
Is it actually? How the tables have
fucking
turned.
wish. Part A, 1K row for time.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Part B, 60, 40, 20 dumbbell snatch. 30, 20, 10 burpee box jump overs. And part B is scored including your row time.
So,
Right, so we've got 60 strict handstand push-ups first.
No, that lied there.
Oh, well. So we got 1K row.
1K row.
Oh my god, and then more than
1K row. That's like your time for 1K row is obviously part A score.
Right.
And then time for part B is your 1K row and 60, 40, 20, 30, 20.
How much rest between?
0.
You straight in?
Right.
straight in.
What? That workout we did yesterday, did it wrong, mate.
Yeah. Was it stepping on the burpees?
To be fair, standards don't. They said jump, but you'd be a little bit be a little bit more precise. 2 feet jump, 2 feet land type thing. Oh well, it's good we're not entered it.
Oh man,
we do it wrong, so you don't have to. So, go and end our life on a 1K row.
Right. Sounds fucking great, doesn't it?
Read some rules so we do it properly this time.
Yeah.
25-minute cap. 25-minute cap? I hope it doesn't take 25 minutes. Right.
Get these fucking standards checked, shall we?
Do it properly, shall we? amateurs. Okay, dumbbell snatch. Dumbbell begins on the ground. Must be lifted overhead in one section. Touch and go is permitted. Dumbbell has to touch the floor at least one side on each rep.
What?
Should we read that again? Touch and go is permitted. The dumbbell has to touch the floor at least with one side each rep. After each rep, you must switch hands. The dumbbell must come to full lockout overhead with knees, hips, arms fully extended.
Isn't that just saying one head of the dumbbell needs to
Well,
hit
yeah,
the
but
floor,
that's
is it?
not usually the standard, is it?
The snatch.
Usually a dumbbell snatch is both heads touch the floor. Power cleans, you do one head with both. Jack! What do you read this as?
It's like another uni student as well.
I'll spell his name this time. The dumbbell, it's a dumbbell snatch. The dumbbell has to touch the floor at least with one side on each rep.
So just one head of the dumbbell.
This is what we were saying, but it's not usually the case on a snatch, is it?
Huh?
Easy
Take
reps.
it, we'll
Easy.
take it. Okay, now, gonna win now.
2 foot take off, step down.
Burpee
as
box,
well.
jump over, yeah. Jump,
Over the box.
chest and thighs on the ground at the same time, blah, blah, blah.
Jumping over the box is allowed. Sorted. Oh, I've always wanted to do that in a burpee box jump.
Jump down, jump up with 2 foot takeoff. Burpee has to be done in a jump, no stepping up or down. Don't get it wrong like Buddy did yesterday. Box facing,
So it's burpee box jump, not a box over.
box jump over.
It's a box over, right? Okay. Right. But no step down.
Step down is allowed. So you have to go 2 foot up out the burpee, 2 foot jump
Yeah.
to the other side, but you can step down to the other side.
But you can't step back out on your burpee.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Fucking hard about this stuff.
Oh no. Just make it
Just let me
easy.
go from one side of the box to the other, Jesus Christ. Let me use my hands. Hands off the handle, monitor visibly set to 0. Athlete strapped, hands on the handle when monitor reads respective.
Athlete strapped.
You're gonna put your strap
Strapped up.
Where they go?
Strapped up.
Strapped up.
There you go.
So 1K row. Just to warm up.
Put you on.
Nice one. Don't have to do a proper warm up now. Nice one, German. Throw down. Nice one.
That's the Germans are the best for efficiency, innit? They're good for efficiency. Do you know what? Me and JB were just saying then, in 2013, we did London Throwdown, and there was 1K row, the first event, and I pulled a 315,
Right.
137, so 7 years ago. I'm just thinking, right, that's decent, half decent, alright. 96th again. Anyway, 96 on that 1K row.
96, 315, nearly died.
Took 2 hours to recover. To be
96.
honest, I don't think I'm going much faster than 315 today, so. 314.
I feel like you're just gonna beat that. Just beat that from back in the day.
314.9.
Yeah.
Might come 95th then. Oh well. We'll find out, won't we?
Speechless. Never done a 1K row before for time.
Have you not?
First time moving.
Test it on the pro, do we?
No.
I've tested it once, it was a long time ago when I did it.
2Ks or 5Ks, or we do 30 minutes.
Yeah, I've done
Or
1K
we
once.
do a 500.
Yeah.
I've only seen a 1K once on the programme, it was a while ago as well.
I
That.
think I don't do 1K because I just don't like it.
1K is easier than a 2K. For me. When a 1K starts to hurt, you're more or less getting off. When a 2K starts to hurt, you've got a K left.
True that.
I don't like a
And when a
2K.
5K starts with it, you've got 4K left.
Yeah. Are you going to try and play
Right.
the game?
It's one of them where
Are you going to try and play this game, or are you going to do it? Are you going to do a 1K roll?
we are probably fitter than most people out there.
Yeah, but at rowing, I wouldn't put myself in that.
No, but going on to the dumbbell snatch and the burpee box overs, you can just keep going. Do you know what I mean?
Like, it's 30, 20, 10 a box. That's a lot of burpee boxing.
It is a lot.
I know, yeah.
And I feel like big people will struggle then.
Big people.
not sub 92 kilo.
Big.
Massive.
Massive.
I told Shrunky you were 92 kilos today.
He wasn't me.
No, I told him that you were 92 kilos. He said, "Fucking hell, is he hollow?"
I'm not now.
I said, his head's hollow.
Fair comment that.
What did he weigh? What did he shrunk weigh?
Shrunky, he's 100k, isn't he? 97.
He's a big fella though, Shrunky. He's a big fella though.
Right now I'm about 90. 90?
Bollocks.
90 piss wet through.
An horseback.
Where's that scales here?
Get the fucking scales out. Give you a sipping off.
Get them all.
Get the kit off, here we go.
There we go. Hey.
So I did a trim and all. Gotta see this to believe it.
Right. Oh, it's in bloody stone.
14.1, should I do the maths?
Right.
2. 89 kilos.
Get out!
Hey, bruh! Shred City! Can you believe it?
Not having
I've
that.
not been under 90 for a while, to be fair.
Not having that.
Why he's got so light?
What did you weigh?
It's not been...
I'm about 85, 86.
It's not on that high control for your life, bro.
Oh, 13.
13.5. Yeah.
13.5.
It's about 85 then, isn't it? 86, something like that, is it?
I'll let you know. Right. What was I? 13.5, so do 13 times 14, add 5, divided by 2.2. 85 bang on.
Oh yeah?
85 bang on.
85 bang on.
And who the hell are you, 89?
How are you 4 kilos heavier than me?
Deceiving.
His chest is minus 10.
It's minus kilos, right?
Secret tip, as from Ben Massey, is tape your fingers when you row, because a little bit of, though it's not too sticky, a little bit of stickiness just helps you relax your grip. Fucking hell. A tiny little bit. And I feel like I'm going to be gripping that rower fairly hard. And I need to not, because my biceps are already very sore, but I'm just getting excuses in because we're 3-0 down, 2-0 down.
Is this going to contest 3 or 4-0, is this? What's this?
Could be 4, couldn't it? We'll pull it back when the handstand push-ups come in.
The squats.
The squats.
Dusters.
Thrusters. I've not really got much else on him now these days. Before that, you have to do loads of rowing in training if you're going to get to these competitions, because it's the only machine that we can use
On a test.
in the qualifier. They're not going to put assault bikes in because it's crap, and every assault bike's different. People don't have, not everyone has ski ergs, it's hard to get to. You can't do running, you're not swimming, unless it's like yesterday and you swim in your own sweat. So yeah, it's the only machine. So if you're going to get to these competitions, you need to be well good at rowing, which I'm not. Nah, I used to rowing, like we used to do it 2-3 mornings, didn't we?
Yeah, I was
So just like rowing sessions either. Best way was either like 8 500s, 10 500s, 12 500s with like 2-minute rest. And then we'd go back round and you'd keep the same pace, but you'd do 90 seconds rest, 8, 10, 12. Go back round again with 60 seconds rest, 8, 10, 12. And then sometimes then you'd keep the 60 seconds and then you'd increase the pace, go through the whole thing again. Or maybe even start back from 2 minutes, go through the whole thing again, then 5k row test.
I find it was good for, as well as just getting fitter, you know your splits, don't you?
Yeah.
You know what to...
You know a pace that you can just
Yeah.
revert to, like
Yeah.
mid-wad. Used to nail them all the time. them, and then on like another session of the week might be more just like focused on stroke, like the power per stroke, so like low stroke rate, so the flywheel like slows down, and then it's each pull is a little bit harder, and you're going like 22 strokes per minute, and that really helps increase like the strength of the pull and endurance, because you were probably doing 30 or 40 minute pieces. Link that with more threshold type stuff for the 500s, and suddenly rowing just becomes a lot more, well, it becomes more enjoyable because it doesn't hurt as much. Still hurts, but it's not like when you don't row for 6 months and then you row.
It is.
Yeah. Not getting
you know, no space again. Have you no space on this phone again?
I'll tell you now, you're not getting storage. Do you have those apps up on your phone?
What do you mean?
Like, you still get your apps running in the background. This. Jesus Christ.
My God.
Oh, don't need Paula.
Paula?
Right, ready? Fucking ready today. Right?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Jesus Christ.
3, 2, 1, rest.
Looks bad this, doesn't it? Every workout I get my head kicked in.
6 aiders arrived just in time.
And then the last one.
Give me 5 cans. Did not save.
Savage.
Shall we winding me up there, lad?
Open.
Can't get in. Can't get in. There we go.
Nice and warm.
That's the one. Lukewarm.
Tell you what, if anyone ever needs any evidence as to why you can't program for yourself, you can't pick your own training, if you want to get better, because 3 workouts I've done there that probably in my current state I'll go, no, I'm not doing that today. But in my head I was like, yeah, I'm still quite fit, still quite competitive. Competed at games only like 4 weeks ago, but quite a bit of a shock to the system when you have a few weeks off. But you still think, I'm still half fit. But it's like something like that 1K row, I don't think I've ever done anything like that. 1K row for actual time, not just training time, for actual competitive time, into then like a hard low skill workout. So you see how long it took me to pick up that dumbbell? Well, I picked it up quite quick.
You're struggling at first.
I did 2 reps.
Yeah, you
Did 2 and nah.
He's wobbling a bit at first.
I did 3:10 on the row. So I mean, 5 seconds quicker than what I've done before. Granted, it's been a long time since I've done that. But put me up.
No, you're
Never seen you like that before.
No, you was wobbling a bit there, weren't you, at first?
Just
at the start.
Because I knew it was like I'd got in that row like 500 or 600 meters in. I was like, certain this. And I started thinking about box jumps and dumbbell snatches, and then my screen slowed down to like 140. I thought, I can't think that you can't have in your head now that something else is coming, because this score matters. So I kind of like got my head down and finished the row What were you, like 308, 309?
Yeah, I think 307.
307.
Yeah, I think it was 307.
So, quite happy with just being 3 seconds behind, but
Right,
sucks then. Picking that dumbbell.
On the row, like, that choice is at halfway. Like, you can feel your legs filling up. And it's like, right, I can either try and keep this kind of pace that I'm at now, like 130, 132, or you can let it drop off. And like, you start thinking about the dumbbell snatch and the burpee box jump overs, and you're like, right, I'm gonna ease off here a little bit, to be honest. Because
as a bit of an example as how like important that 1K roll be, 5K there's probably what 30 seconds difference between us. 2K 20, 15 to 20 seconds difference. 1K 3 seconds. So like, but there'll be a lot of people between 307 and 310. So although I was only off the road just after him, like that difference on a leaderboard, if there's a lot of people entered, there'll be a lot of places. So you can't sandbag that row. Another one down. We go again. Wednesday.
Next week. What have we got next Wednesday?
Find out on Tuesday.
IOQ is it? IOQ 3?
IOQ, yeah, whatever they put out for week 2.
Tips for that workout, what are we saying? On the row.
I think you've got to row hard, you've got to row hard, I think.
Row hard.
You can't, like, I could maybe have like really dug in the middle section and pushed more like 3 or 5. But then I would have just give up. Like I was close, but it didn't.
I feel like for especially kind of people like kind of your weight and maybe a little bit lighter, you got to push a little bit harder on that row. To like, because for me, for example, I can get away with like easing off a little bit, but still rowing faster than you.
But then it should come back round in the burpees later on. Because I felt like your first set of burpee box overs, I was like, holy shit, like catching me.
I felt like you were catching me.
That fucking dumbbell, man. I'm sick of dumbbells.
It was throwing me off that one head. I got halfway through the first set.
That was strange. I found that strange. Because you have to kind of grab the dumbbell a bit different.
Yeah, you do.
Like, I can't remember, I was grabbing the back end of the handle and that was coming down. Because if I grabbed the front end of the handle and it was down like that, it slipped back, my hand slipped back anyway.
How did you break the dumbbell snatches?
2. I did 2 unbroken. And then I went 50, I just got to 15, 30, 45, 60. Then I did 20, 20, and then 20. I think I might have flushed it out or just come back round after a bit. It took me a while though.
It wasn't until like halfway through my second set of burpee box jumps I was like, I started to feel a little bit better now.
But I feel like, I say this a lot now, but if we were like full all in with training, like condition sessions in the morning, workout, like lifting workouts in the afternoon, like, you'd be able to deal with that little bit of like that fill, like when you're full of like you'd be able to deal with it a little bit more. So I think if athletes are watching this and they're going to do it and they're up at the sanction level, if you've got a bit like some consistent fitness in the bank, like I feel like you can just get, like Jack did, you can just get stuck into that dumbbell.
You can.
You might, like when I had my 2 minutes rest, I was watching Jack and it's just slower rep speed at the beginning, pause at the top, having a breath, doing a rep, pause at the top, little fit aid plugged in, pause at the top. But then after about 30 I watched you again and it was, that pause was a little bit less. And you still moved it, but it was just slower. So I'm tired. I'm retired.
Retired.
No, I think it's one of them. You get like Nikolai Deuce, you know, kid from Copenhagen.
Yeah, man.
Just full send, full all the way. Like, and probably beat the second best time by 5 minutes.
He's only small in it, but I bet he can walk. He's fit.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
Score wise, I don't know exactly the time, but I'd stopped my camera on 18 minutes.
Right. Oh, right. I was
So it must have been around 17.
Have you checked yours, Jack?
No.
Yeah.
15:49.
I think I was in the 17s. Must have been at low 17s.
Yeah, I guess so.
By the time I brought myself around and picked my phone up, it said 18 dead. So. 4-0.
To be fair,
I'm doing Liverpool, mate. Come back half time. Come back, Champions League final.
Stevie Gerrard here.
We can't wait for these handstands to come out in all these workouts.
It's just been like
some muscle ups, handstands.
It's usually the case, isn't it? Like the first workouts in qualifiers.
every workout.
Simple and work hard.
Let's add some form of snatching.
Yeah.
I love the snatch. So
Pretty
it's
simple.
just going to come back round this. Watch this. Every single workout for these next ones, squat, strict handstand push up, I'm out.
But the thing is, like, if the people that try to get to sanctions for the first time, like, I think what a problem some people do is they look at the events and they see like these guys snatching like 120, 130, or the girls are snatching like 80 plus. Like, I've got to get my snatch up to that level, and they've got to do this many ring muscle ups, that many. But what I forget is that to get to that competition, they need to do like just simple, hard stuff like that to even get there, because you don't often get that challenge, that event type thing at the competition, because they want a bit more spectacle, a bit more higher skill, like challenging workouts. Whereas in your own gym on your own, no one's watching you, so it doesn't matter how not fun it looks. You've got to get good at the simple, just like hard stuff. Get comfortable with your heart rate just up through the roof for 10, 15, 20 minutes.
That's what we're like, what we've like always been good at as well. Like now. Like the games events that we've all we've won, they've always been
simple stuff.
Simple stuff where you just.
But we'd always start the open well, because the first one was always somewhat low skill and just like
20 minutes,
tank.
15-20 minutes.
If you start it bad, then you're just a bit demotivated for the rest of the qualifiers, and I've got to. You've probably a bit more pressure on you. I think there was one season when I was in 2014. I tried to get a bit stronger.
Yeah, you did.
And I thought I'd walked the open, like qualification for it anyway, last couple of years. I was like, I'd get through the open. Everyone must have just smashed the gas tank.
You fucking sneaked in, didn't you?
And I sneaked in 44th, and I think 48 qualified.
And that was our last workout as well, wasn't it?
And like the last workout, I think I came 6th in Europe and stuck myself in. But that was a stressful and hard 5 or 6 weeks.
You started dating yourself and stuff.
2015. Well, then the lead to regionals, like you constantly like just questioning yourself in the back of your head, like, oh, I've done everything right in the lead up. Like obviously I showed up after I realised I wasn't fit enough after the first one. Got after 3 or 4 weeks in on me and was fit enough by the time it was thrust and burpees on the last one. But you're just making the job harder for yourself by not being fit and relying on your skills. And I didn't. That's what in 2015, although I spent a bit of time in off season, I made sure I had more time get myself fit for the open.
Yeah.
And then won. But yeah, like, you're not going to a sanctional event if you're not fit. Simple as.
No chance.
Got a tan now. You've been on some bed, you lad?
No. I think I look like that.
You've been up far, man.
Farm life.